WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. We'll watch
6. Wnba 2K26 Golden State Valkyrie franchise mode.
2021, the WNBA introduced the Commissioner's Cup into the season, and as a result, a second trophy.
You know, for you soccer fans out there, it's very similar to what we see in soccer. You have the regular league competition, in our case, the WNBA regular season finals, but also a cup final. So there are 2 championships to win in one season.
Off the tip, it's Phoenix. Copper outside. Thomas a screen. And the basket by Copper.
Well, Copper can sometimes be a selective three-point shooter, so she must have been feeling that look.
Pass to Thornton. And here's Hayes. Back Benley. 4 on the clock. Knocks down the 10-footer.
That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
On the wing, Kalia Copper. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Sabali. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Sabali has a real nose for the board. She gets the rebound and sends it right back up and in.
Pass to Thornton. Down low. And again, Tammy Fagbenley.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Copper. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start to the game, if I say so myself.
And the 2020 Wubble was a breakout season for Kalia Copper.
Well, she's been an all-star in each of the 4 seasons since. It's great to see her find her place in this league.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's Hayes missing. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Kalia Copper from outside. Again, Kalia Copper missing.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Pass to Hayes. Shoots over Bonner. And that one's good. Hayes.
The combination of touch and hops. Hayes has got both, and it makes her a threat down low.
It's stolen by Billings. Now here is Thornton. Fagbenley. Picked by Fagbenley. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Yeah, that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of her ability from scoring.
Here's Sabali. Fires from deep. And it's Hayes with the rebound. The Valkyries trail. Three-pointer, and she's good on the 3 ball.
It's the lefty, Hayes, ready to shoot the moment she gets the pass.
Copper outside. Thomas a screen. And again, Phoenix no good.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Hayes up top. Back to Thornton. Hayes. Satu Sabali comes up with the board. Can they get it?
Valkyries with the rebound.
And here's Thornton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Pick by Wnba.
Pass to Thornton. Here's Hayes. Let's go with a three. Again, Tiffany Hayes missing. Here's Copper. Here's Bonner. Thomas left side. Over Thornton. And that one's good, Thomas.
The paint is Thomas's domain. She's great at finding those point-blank looks.
Now Hayes. He has 5.
Pick by Wnba.
Hayes with it. She's against Bonner. And here's Kayla Thornton from the arc. And Bonner pulls it down. And the Mercury with possession. On the wings, Satu Sabali. Thomas a screen. Here's Sabali. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Thornton outside. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Valkyrie's able to keep possession.
Number 33, Sandy Whitcomb.
Now here's Wnba.
Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Thomas. Wnba can't hit.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
Now here is Thornton. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And it's Hayes missing.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
Pass to Copper. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, you have to like the work in the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Go.
Now here is Hayes. She's got 5. To the middle. Thornton. From down in the low post, it goes.
She might be undersized as a 6'1 forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch. Finds ways to score down low.
Bonner outside. Pass to Copper. Launches it. The rebound by Thornton.
She's jacked up a number of threes, but her accuracy has just not been there. If you ask me, it's time to try something new.
For 3, Tiffany Hayes.
And that's out of bounds. Golden State retaining possession.
Substitution on the court.
With the fadeaway. The shot by Thornton, no good. Bonner outside. To the inside. Here's Thomas. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Inside. Thomas with the steal. To the paint.
Sabali gets the bucket.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's Zandalasini. 6 on the shot clock. Thornton. And it's off from 3-point range. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Sabali.
Whitcomb with it.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. To the middle. Here's Thomas. The layup off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Valkyrie out in front, up by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And what do you guys think
A
about the
smiling
Mercury
face.
here in this one?
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through 1.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
For 3, Charles with the bucket.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Outside Whitcomb for 3. Buries it from three-point range.
How about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Yeah, terrific little back and forth right there,
It's
Tim.
been a lot of fun to watch.
Now here's Charles. Lets it go from deep. Unable to get that one to go. Quarter number 2, and we're just about a minute in. Tries it from the top of the key.
Valkyrie's with the rebound.
You know, she might be a little overconfident if she's taking shots like that.
I don't care how many shots she's hitting. She's never hitting that one.
Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Her second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Outside Charles. Pass to Sandalacini. Outside Charles. There's the 3. Brown grabs the board. Phoenix leading.
You look at 6'7" Kalani Brown. She's one of the most efficient players in the W.
I mean, you look at offensive rating. She led the league in it in 2023. Brown is well over 50% for her career from the field. She uses her size and skill to dominate the paint.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Here's Sandalacini. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Copper. And again, it's Phoenix.
Streaking down the floor. Copper put on the burners to complete that break.
They need a good offensive possession.
Now here's Copper.
Defense right on her. That's in for her 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10. Pass to Sandalacini. Charles. And here's Sandalacini. Over Copper. And Sandalacini gets it to go. Timeout called the Mercury. This is not just another regular season game. It doubles as a Commissioner's Cup contest as well.
Yeah, a second trophy to win during the WNBA season. I like it. It adds a little extra excitement to the WNBA regular season.
closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field.
Golden State trailing here.
Outside Hayes. Hits it from three-point range.
An offensive powerhouse. When Hayes is feeling it, she has the range to stretch the floor.
This is a brand new roster in Phoenix. Only one of their top 7 scorers returning.
And with a new coach in town, they totally redid their roster. Going a little younger, more athletic, more dynamic. It's an interesting collection of talent, guys.
And the first one falls for her.
Always great to see bigs who can hit from the charity stripe. And Brown definitely fits that mold.
Both good at the line.
Well, this is the first season of Valkyrie's basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
Here's Rupert.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Just 3 to shoot from downtown. Mercury with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding tip.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
And so it's Golden State with it.
7-point differential. Pass to Hayes. Now Thornton.
She's covered by Copper. Outside Billings.
Brown grabs the board. Sabali with it.
And Billings picks her up defensively.
Down low. Brown. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
In the offseason, Brittany Griner signed with Atlanta, leaving the Mercury after 11 years.
Griner was the first pick in the 2013 draft, won a title back in 2014. 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 9 All-Star appearances. But best of all, Brittany was a great member of the Phoenix community.
And the first one at the line is good.
What a huge trade for the Mercury in the offseason, picking up Alyssa Thomas from Connecticut.
When you talk about Thomas, I mean, think about this. Top 5 in MVP voting in each of the last 3 seasons. She's a do-it-all type forward. Averaged 10 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists last year, and she brings toughness to this team.
Both shots good from the stripe.
They've changed their game here in the second, getting a little more physical.
And look for them to increase this lead if they keep getting to the line.
Outside Hayes.
Fagbenley, high post.
For 3, Kayla Thornton.
Valkyries with another miss.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Now here's Sabali. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game, and she's made 2 shots.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
Fagbenley, high post.
Thornton outside. For 3, Tiffany Hayes. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. You've got to go right back to that shot.
Back to Sabali. In it goes. That's her 3rd bucket, and she's missed 5 so far.
That was good defense, but Sabali is a great scorer, especially around the hoop.
Here's Hayes. 8 points for her. To end the drought. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score. Hit the bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery into the lane.
Phoenix in the lead.
outside Sabali.
Second shot opportunity. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Bodied her up and made her alter the trajectory of the shot that time.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip down.
Pass to Fagbenle. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in.
That is exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. She went for that pump fake. Hook, line, and sinker.
2 minutes.
Brown.
She's covered by Fagbenle.
And a basket by Brown.
They've got away from the three ball as they look to protect this lead.
And sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on. So you know what? It makes sense.
Now here is Hayes. 8 points for her. Five on the clock. Pass to Billings. That one falls.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
To the inside. Thomas, good.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Valkyrie's trail.
To the middle. Here's Fagbenle. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
I think they've been the more physical team, guys, and that's why they're ahead.
Usually the more physical, more aggressive team wins the game.
Via Copper from outside.
Hayes. Out to the wing. From deep. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Thomas. Copper. Puts up a three. She's off on that one. Thornton, right side. Launches a three. He can't get that one to fall. And we finished one half of play. It's the Mercury, up 9. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And the second half about to start in just a few moments. And we've seen Copper really getting it done out there.
She was successful just about every time she drove the lane in the first half. She was on a mission.
It really was. You know, aggressive, attacking basketball at its very best is what we just saw. It's so fun to watch.
We love it.
Here's Thornton. Pass to Fagbenle. Pick by Fagbenle. Now Thornton. Clock at 6. Tiffany Hayes for 3. The long distance 3 is buried.
3 points.
Good movement of the ball from Thornton. A wing by trade. She has a really nice vision.
Well, after retiring in 2023, Tiffany Hayes joined the Aces mid-season last year.
Yeah, good thing she came back, right? Ended up winning 6th Player of the Year, proving she's still a dynamic scorer.
Hayes.
Guarded by Sabali. Up top, Fagbenle.
Thornton.
Great D that time from Kalia Copper.
Good job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
You have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Fagbenle. She's covered by Thomas. Here's Hayes. Takes the 3. He can't hit that time.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And that one's good. Copper.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Now here is Thornton. Pass to Hayes. From outside the arc. It's Thomas with the rebound.
It just hasn't been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
And Thornton picks up the foul. That's her first foul. Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Timeout called for Mercury.
Valkyrie's on D.
They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And here's Copper. She's got 13. 5 to shoot. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. It's going to go on Kayla Thornton.
Well, it's certainly not easy to contain Copper. I mean, over and over again, we see her put defenders in really tough spots like this.
The first free throw is good.
The first Commissioner's Cup was back in 2021. The Seattle Storm won the inaugural version.
Hey, Brianna Stewart, the first MVP of the Commissioner's Cup championship game. The WNBA introducing the second competition to give the regular season a little extra spice.
And so she makes both from the line.
In the offseason, we had our first WNBA expansion draft since 2008.
Yeah, Golden State adding 11 players from other WNBA teams. I liked what the Valkyries did. They got a mix of young, promising players, plus some solid veterans.
Now here is Hayes. 11 points in the game. Pass to Fagbenle. From deep. That one is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint. Their work on the boards has been phenomenal.
Yeah, and that's putting it mildly, guys. They've been absolutely dominant.
Man, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Counted.
Well, it's a good thing she showed up today, because without her, they'd be in deeper trouble.
Phoenix in the lead. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And the basket by Copper.
We just love to see Copper turn on the Jets. When she's this hot, she wants the ball every time, and she deserves it every time.
To the paint. Here's Fagbenle. And that one goes long. Phoenix with the ball. From past the arc.
And Copper can't get it to go.
She's still looking for her first three-pointer of the second half after hitting just one three-pointer in the first half.
Pass to Billings. Faked in off the glass.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Yep, count it.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Pass to Fagbenle. And here's Thornton. The tray.
Sabali comes up with the board.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10-rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says in the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Top finish by Thomas, wanting it more.
Here's Hayes. Shoots over Bonner. And it's Hayes missing.
Terrific D. That's how to protect the rim.
Pass to Thomas. Back to Bonner. From beyond the arc. The shot that time not on target. Outside Hayes. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You're just asking for trouble if you let her roam free in three-point range.
Thomas, right side. Pulls it.
And the rebound goes to the Valkyries.
Pass to Fagbenle. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Alyssa Thomas. On the wings, Satu Sabali. That three off the mark.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's Fagbenle.
She's got 8.
Back to Billings.
The three. It's rebounded by Wnba.
A nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
They hold a big margin in the rebounding department, completely dominating the boards.
Copper. And that one good.
Are you kidding me? Copper is shredding defenders with her handles.
And it's the Valkyrie's ball.
They trail by 11.
And since getting drafted all the way back in 2009, Wnba has been so consistent.
When you look back at her career numbers, she's averaged double figures every year. Last season, 15 points per game. That's better than her career average. And she did that at 36 years old. Bonner, timeless, unreal.
Changing it up here.
And so it's Golden State with it.
11-point game. Pass to Fagbenle. Yes, it is. Score that as basket number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Thomas outside. Copper. Just 5 to shoot. Laid in by Sabali.
Using her length to find her shot inside. Sabali is a real threat on the interior.
Pass to Fagbenle. Hayes. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Sabali.
She's gone cold, and I'm not sure she's their best option offensively because they look to cut this deficit.
Now here's Copper.
Fires top of the key. Rondalasini pulls it in. Pass to Fagbenle. Sinks that one from the post.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Phoenix leading. Inside. Here's Thomas. And that one good.
Beating opponents with physicality. I love that rugged, old-school style that Thomas can bust out.
Now here is Hayes.
She's covered by Copper.
Pass to Zondalasini. 6 to shoot. Now Hayes. There's the triple.
And it's rebounded by Sachi Sabali.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Copper. 19 points in the game. Off with the layup. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Mercury. They lead by 11. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Back to Whitcomb. Here's the 3. That shot off. Outside Charles. Over to the wing. Jacks up a three.
They get it back.
They've gotten a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding edge.
It's been a lot, and I think it's made the difference in this game because they've done great work on the boards.
The three. Kept alive by Phoenix. Now here's Brown. She's guarded closely. Just 4 to shoot. Tries again. And the layup is good.
I really like their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
Here's Rupert. Connects from three-point range.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
And that one's good.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Thornton. Zandalasini. Shoots the three. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Now Brown. This one for three. And the three ball is good.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Zandalasini. Charles. Here's Zandalasini. Back to Charles. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Whitcomb sets a screen.
Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And so it's Golden State with it.
Down by 12. Pass to Thornton. Lets it go from the wing. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Whitcomb. No good on the triple. Now here is Thornton. Whitcomb defending. Thornton's shot is good.
Well-executed possession and a well-controlled shot.
Outside Whitcomb. The Mercury with another miss.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
And so here's Phoenix. 10-point lead. Lets the three fly. The Mercury with another miss.
And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Valkyrie is able to keep possession.
And here's Golden State.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Takes the three.
They get the rebound.
Gets it down to single digits.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Copper outside.
Bonner. Here's Brown. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Down low. A nice shot by Wnba.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Now here's Copper.
Knocks down the three ball.
Look, if you give her enough room outside, she's going to take advantage and more often than not, knock down that shot.
Pass to Wnba. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Thomas.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Now here is Thornton. Now Valkyrie. Now here is Thornton.
The kick out to Billings.
The 3-ball. Brown grabs the board.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with her shooting because she just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Pass to Hayes.
Up top, Valkyrie.
Inside. Here's Thornton.
Great assist that time from Valkyrie.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Now here's Bonner. The Mercury with another miss. Mercury with the rebound.
Just not the quarter she would like to have when you talk about shooting the ball, but hopefully she can turn it around.
A kick out to Copper.
From the yard. Here's Brown. That one good for 2.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
And don't forget this game tonight. It's one of 10 games for this team that's part of the Commissioner's Cup standings.
It also counts towards the regular season, so this contest really shows up in the standings twice. An interesting wrinkle to this one.
Now here's Thomas. And good that time.
Anything but shy on the basketball court. Thomas is a vocal leader and really a quality distributor.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
To Valkyrie. Fades away. Mercury with the rebound. And they can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Give themselves a little bit of a break.
They grab their own miss. And the basket by Sabali.
Hayes with it.
2 minutes.
Up top, Valkyrie.
Clock at 6. Pass to Thornton.
Good, and Valkyrie gets the assist.
Very clever passing. She put that ball on a silver platter for her.
And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Bonner outside. Now here's Brown. Brown sets a screen. And here's Bonner. Tries a 3. Valkyrie with the rebound.
Outside Billings.
Fires for 3. And Bonner pulls it down.
She's been struggling big time in this quarter, guys.
She really has tightened up. I'm just not seeing any flow to her game right now.
Now here's Copper.
He can't get it to go. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Pass to Wnba. Thornton. A three-pointer, no good. So it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and they did a great job of execution, both offensively, defensively, playing it control. When they had a misstep, they got right back to work and made up for it.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Hello and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation of the WNBA.
In this game, we'll see the Las Vegas Aces
Against the Golden State Valkyries. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Tonight's game also counts in the Commissioner's Cup, the first home and away regular season game against teams in your conference go towards the Cup standings.
Yes, so 10 total games, and the team with the best record in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to meet in the final with a lot of prize money at stake.
And it's the Aces to start out. Gray with it. Wilson sets a screen. Baseline J on the way. And it's Gray missing.
Well, she's a player who, with a wide open look, will rarely miss.
Pass to Wnba. Here's Hayes.
Great assist that time from Wnba.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
Chelsea Gray for three. Wnba with the rebound. Now here is Thornton. Pass to Hayes. Inside. Wnba. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Gray. Kicks it out to Wilson. Now Lloyd. There's the three. The Aces with another miss. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Billings. Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Misses in close.
She had the D tangled up with her patented crossover. just couldn't do the last part, just couldn't finish it.
One thing I love about this Golden State organization, their home, the Chase Center.
Oh, it is a gorgeous arena. One of the best in the NBA and WNBA. The Valkyries drawing so many fans here. And I think it's just a statement from the franchise. We want to be big time.
Now here's Hayes. And the three ball is good.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain him from three.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
Smith, she's covered by Fagbenle.
Here's Wilson.
Good, and the assist goes to Nalissa Smith.
Oh, they needed that one. Their first make in 5 attempts to start this game.
Now Hayes. 5 points in the game. And stolen by Lloyd. And now the Aces on the break. Here's Gray. And she uses the glass on the layup.
With a willingness to push the tempo and out-hustle opponents, Gray is a dangerous fast break option.
Now here's Billings.
Pass to Hayes. From outside the arc.
It's hauled in by Smith.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot. That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Pass to Billings. Hayes. The three ball. Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball.
The ball goes to Las Vegas.
And it's the Aces with the ball. They trail by 1. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Valkyries.
Substitution for the Aces. Number 1, Kirsten Bell.
Golden State with the ball.
Pass to Thornton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. All alone.
Offensive rebound.
And yep, it's good.
If you don't really box Smith out, put a body on her, she'll do that to you all night.
Here's Hayes. 5 points in the game. Bangs home the trifecta.
3-4 to start the game. So she came ready to play.
Gray outside to the paint. Here's Wilson. Yes. Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
A smart player with good intangibles. Wilson's a consistent scoring threat whenever she's out on the court.
Fagbenle. She's guarded by Wilson.
Fagbenle with it.
Working on Wilson. Clock at 6. The three is up. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
And during her 2024 MVP season, Asia Wilson set a new WNBA scoring record.
Yeah, she became the first player to score 1,000 points in a single season. Wilson averaged just about 27 points per game. Just unreal.
Now here's Fagbenle.
Alyssa Smith grabs the miss.
Played some hard-nosed D in the paint there. Well done.
That really was a good job protecting the bucket. Held her ground nicely.
Here's Gray. Wilson with the buckets.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Pass to Billings. Hayes. To the middle. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. It will be a three-point play.
Today's game counts double. It's not just a regular season game.
This one is part of the Commissioner's Cup as well, so a victory would be twice as nice.
One shot.
Monumental move in the WNBA. Jewel Lloyd joining the Aces.
Well, Las Vegas moving Kelsey Plum to LA in a 3-team deal, netting Lloyd. What a huge move for an organization that isn't scared to swing for the fences. I love going after a star like Jewel Lloyd.
Now here's Evans. Jackie Young on the wing.
That three off the mark.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Pass to Fagbenle. Now Billings.
Evans covering.
Here's Andalasini.
Valkyries with another miss.
Outside Young. Beyond the arc. Does not find the basket. Her third miss, and she's just made one thus far. Back to Thornton. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Smith. Las Vegas trailing. It's stolen away. And a 3-on-3 fast break. Back to Thornton. Zandalasini, guarded by Young. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Now here's Wilson. So they take the lead.
And so it's Golden State with it.
They trail by 1. Down low. Wilson with the steal. Pass to Evans. There's the triple. That's good. And so Asia Wilson with the assist.
Evans showing the quick release. Had to get it away before the D can get her.
And here's Golden State.
And here's Fagbenle. Shoots over Wilson.
Valkyries with another miss.
They were ready for her there. I mean, just totally collapsed the D on her.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
It's stolen by Fagbenle.
To the inside. Asia Wilson with some nice D. And so the first quarter in the book. Aces ahead, up by 4. And don't go away, as we'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a bit. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what's your take on the Aces so far?
A lot of shots in close from them early. Good sign.
It's a lot easier to get buckets inside, and they've done that through 1.
Here's Zandalasini. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. The three. It's hauled in by the Aces.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. that is how you distribute the basketball.
Pass to Rupert. Screen by Charles.
Jacks up a three.
Rebound Cheyenne Parker-Tyus.
The Aces leading. Here's Gray. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Now here's Charles. There's a screen inside. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game. And here's Gray. Pass to Bell. Back to Gray for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Zandelasini tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gray right side. From 6 away and off the glass. That one's good.
Have to appreciate the focus Gray has. Even under pressure, she stays cool and in control.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark. Outside Charles. Off target with the three.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. Just a ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. That's what put them in front.
And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play.
This contest is part of the Commissioner's Cup. The first 10 games against teams in your conference, one home and one away, count towards the Cup standings.
And the teams with the best records in each conference, the East and the West, they're going to face off in the midseason for a one-off final. Lots of prize money will be on the line, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Making a switch. Thornton outside. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second quarter. Right wing. Looking to end the run.
Cheyenne Parker comes up with the rebound.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
And right before the 2025 WNBA season, Chelsea Gray won Finals MVP of the new 3-on-3 league.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch that 3-on-3 league. Gray playing during the offseason, adding another title to her resume. She's got gold in the games, a few titles in the WNBA as well for good measure.
And just over 3.5 minutes played in this second quarter.
Pass to Rupert.
Launches it. That one's in. Her first basket of the game. She is 1 for 2.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Now here is Lloyd. Young. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. On the wing, Kayla Thornton, guarded by Young. Outside Hayes. 6 on the shot clock.
In the Valkyries, another 3.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Gray. 7 points in the game. Back to Lloyd. The 3. The shot, no good.
Golden State trailing here. Outside Billings.
Pass to Hayes. Victor pocket. Fast break, Las Vegas. Lloyd from long range. Here's Parker Tyus. Sinks that one from the post.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Pass to Rupert.
Now Thornton.
And here's Rupert.
The 17-footer. The shot by Thornton, no good. And the Aces with possession. They've led by as many as 14 points. Outside Young. Gray. Pass to Lloyd.
Lloyd there. Even under duress, she's able to maintain focus around the rim.
Here's Rupert.
Let's go with a 3. Sinks the triple. There's Young. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Pass to Billings. Hayes, covered by Lloyd.
Back to Billings.
The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
Shooting 1.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
And the main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history.
Chance of making the finals. It does not get any more serious than this.
Now here's Evans. Up top, Wilson. Again, Las Vegas.
Well, it's a commitment to playing the game the right way that has allowed Wilson to achieve soaring heights at such a young age.
Billings with it. He's guarded by Parker Tyus.
Here's Hayes. Wilson pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Now here's Parker Tyus.
Pass to Lloyd. Young. Wilson.
He's guarded by Billings.
Thornton with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now here is Hayes. This one for 3. Does not get it. Third man. Lloyd. The tray. That shot off. Now Hayes. She's got 11.
It's stolen by Parker Tyus.
From the baseline, Evans misses. Here's Hayes.
Yes, and it's Billings picking up the assist.
Anytime Hayes steps on the floor, you almost expect a big night.
The Aces leading. Outside Young. Pass to Evans.
Parker Tyus.
tees it up and banks it in.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there, and apparently neither did the defenders.
Outside Hayes. Nice D from Jewel Lloyd.
Just stay closer. I mean, really, that's all the defender had to do there.
Parker Tyus, good.
She's really getting involved in the offense here after being held without a single point in the first quarter.
Just 3 on the clock. Up in time. And we've reached halftime in this one. The Aces on top. They lead by 12. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. You look at Tiffany Hayes in this game, she's been everywhere.
A bunch of assists for her before halftime. As usual, she got them a lot of easy baskets.
Well, when a passing lane opens up, you can count on her to thread the needle. She's just such a fantastic distributor.
By Valkyrie.
For 3, Tiffany Hayes. No good, and she's now missed as many as she's made. 5 of 10 from the field. Gray outside. Wilson. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
Whoa, she really got the defender on her heels with that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Outside Hayes. Takes the 3.
Alyssa Smith grabs the miss.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Now here is Lloyd. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Thornton outside. Outside Hayes. Fires for 3.
And again, Golden State no good.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
Down low. Wilson no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Pass to Hayes. 3-pointer. That's her 6th field goal today, and with that, she is 6 for 11.
She's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. She can bring them back into this.
Gray outside.
Wilson sets a screen.
Chelsea Gray, here we go. Yep, count it.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area, just dominating down low.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address.
Billings, she's guarded by Wilson. Pass to Hayes. And here's Valkyrie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. And it's Hayes missing.
And offensively, 1 for 5. A slow start here in the second half.
And the Aces selecting A'ja Wilson with the first pick back in the 2018 draft. That was a franchise-changing moment.
Absolutely. Wilson has now won a few MVPs and multiple titles with the Aces, proving that when you add a generational player like A'ja, it can change everything.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Outside Billings.
And stolen by A'ja Wilson. And now the Aces on the break. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. That shot off the mark.
Difficult situation here for Golden State.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Hayes. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Billings. Back Benley.
Good, and the assist goes to Billings.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Timeout called the Aces. Here's Gray. She has 7. Pass to Wilson. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Here's back Benley. Hayes, covered by Lloyd. From deep, it's hauled in by the Aces.
Boy, the complexion of this game would be a whole lot different if she had shot the ball anything like she's capable of.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Picked by Benley. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Count that bucket.
Well, a quick first step is only a part of what makes Hayes so elusive.
Yes, indeed, it is good. That's her 8th make against 14 attempts.
It's hard to find fault with anything she's doing this quarter. Well, offensively at least.
Good for her 9th make in just 12 shots and even 75% shooting.
Yeah, that's all that he can do. Wilson is so good at capitalizing inside, even when she's under duress.
Here's Hayes. What a terrific move that was.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Now a decade in this league, Kayla Thornton gives this team experience.
Flexibility, too. I mean, she's had different roles in the W from starter to bench scorer. But Thornton is a great example for younger players that your game and your role can consistently evolve.
Now here's Billings.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And here's what the schedule looks like for the Golden State Valkyries. On Monday, They head out on the road to face the Los Angeles Sparks. Then on Saturday, they go back home and will be hosting the Seattle Storm.
So one way you can look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a chance to prove yourself. And it could provide a huge statement. It is definitely, though, going to be a challenge.
Now here's Gray. She has 7. And here's Bell.
Up top, Young. Pass to Gray. Puts up a 3, and she's good on the 3 ball.
These are the shots the coaching staff loves Gray taking. And you can see why with these results.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Pass to Zondalasini. Now Hayes. Shoots over Young. And it's Hayes missing.
Now Bell.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game.
Wilson. She's covered by Fagbenle. A nice shot by Wilson.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
To the middle. Pass to Billings. Zondalasini. 6 to shoot. Outside Hayes. No good on the 3.
It looks like defensively, staying tight on her, really on the perimeter, has become a priority for them.
Gray with it.
She's got 10.
Outside Young. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Moving the ball well out of the front court. Wilson with a nice find.
They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Here's Hayes. Nice defense from Asia Wilson.
Solid job by the defense to get in her way as she was going up to the rim.
Chelsea Gray for 3. And it's Hayes with the rebound.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Here's Zondalasini. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Again, Tiffany Hayes missing. Outside Young. Pass to Bell. From deep. It's good from long range.
Nice find from Young. Her 6 feet height helps her get clean passes off. Gives her a great view of the court as well.
And they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now Zondalasini. Outside Hayes.
Back to Billings. Good D by Nalissa Smith.
And you can just feel the desperation now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
They're clearly frustrated, and it's understandable. I mean, they're on the wrong side of a monster run.
And they got to just settle down and stick to the game plan.
Yeah, keep your composure.
She is showing a killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend this lead.
To the paint. Here's Wnba.
And again, Golden State no good.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Aces on top, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know.
And you can't understate the importance of this game. Both teams with a shot at advancing.
That's what makes it so interesting. I love the addition of this tourney, and the players seem to like it as well.
Now here is Thornton.
The draft takes place right before the regular season. It's fun to see these players get right into their pro careers.
Unlike the NBA, we get to see the collegiate stars that were born in March join the WNBA while they're still hot. It's a chance to see college stars immediately after a great run.
I love it. You have a great March, as you said, and you go right into the WNBA season. You get drafted right after that national semifinal and final. It's awesome. And it's also a giant test, though, for rookies. I mean, they're playing that college season, then an extra set of 40-plus pro games, which we know are so much more taxing than a college game. I mean, it's a big-time challenge.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Thornton. And here's Zandalicini. The three-pointer off the mark.
And not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them inside.
Golden State with the ball.
Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Charles. Here's Zandalicini. Pass to Thornton. Shoots it up.
Rebound Cheyenne Parker-Tyus.
You know, sometimes just because you can make it from way out there, it doesn't mean you should try.
Kind of hypocritical coming from you, Tim. I mean, it wasn't that far out. Anyways, she could work for a better shot than that.
Now here's Charles.
One thing we can all agree on, it's great to see the WNBA continue to expand.
Yeah, the Bay Area finally got a team, and they followed that up quickly by announcing teams in Toronto and Portland.
And remember, too, 3 more teams are coming after those 2 in Toronto and Portland. And beyond those 3 teams that they're going to add, the league got so many bids from pretty much everywhere in this country and in Canada as well.
Now here is Thornton. And she makes that one.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Here's Young. Back to Lloyd. Inside, Young. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Outstanding entry pass. She knew exactly where to go with that ball.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
both teams making some changes here. Now here's Charles. Not a lot of room. Here's Andalasini. Gets it to go from downtown.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal. What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
Now here's Charles.
And looking at the last couple of WNBA champions, seems like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Yeah, I mean, New York and Las Vegas went with super high-end talent, and they've won the last few titles.
Yeah, take stars taking a little less to play together. That's the big key of it. But if you have 3 of the top 15 or so players, I mean, you have got a great chance to win it all.
Now here's Charles. Pass to Billings. Zandalasini. Here's Billings. Covered by Smith. Clock at 4. From about 19 feet.
Rebound, Cheyenne Parker-Tyus.
Now the Aces with it. Outside Lloyd. Three-pointer. Kept alive. Shot's good by Smith.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Now here's Charles. Here's Billings.
Billings, another miss.
Pass to Young. Smith. Lloyd. Covered by Thornton. Right side, Lloyd. Young. Looking to get it going. And Lloyd with the lay-in. Good.
Showing the strength right there. Lloyd busting her way through the paint.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Billings, covered by Smith. Pass to Zandalasini. Now Thornton, trying to get back on track.
Valkyries with another miss.
She's been an absolute non-factor this game. Just a horrible performance from her.
Bell can't hit.
And it's the Valkyries' ball.
Here's Charles. Good on the shot.
How good is that? Man, she can make a defender look foolish with moves like that.
Parker-Tyus outside.
Pass to Lloyd. Lets the 3 fly.
The Valkyries pull it in.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
Now here's Billings.
Outside Charles. Here's Zandalasini.
Now here's Billings.
Covered by Smith. And they turn it over. 24-second buzzer signaling the shot clock violation.
And when you look at the different rosters around the league, the average age is starting to feel younger.
Yeah, and with the salary cap and how it's set up, you need players on those rookie scale deals. So teams might hold on to a younger player versus go with the vet.
No doubt. It's how you get the numbers to work. Teams go young to try to find gems as well and see how they can develop stars. It's not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many looks from in close.
You know, usually when teams give up runs like this, it's because they allow chances from inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Now here is Hayes. Billings. From deep three-point range, Wilson pulls it down. And it's the Aces with the ball. Now here's Gray. Wilson outside from about 19 feet. And the Aces tack on 2 more.
Capable of simply monster nights, Wilson is a true front court player. Does almost all of her damage close to the bucket.
Now here's Fagbenle.
Thornton outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Fires from deep. Las Vegas grabs the miss. And
And here's Evans. And you look at the growth of the WNBA, incredible numbers all over the board the last few years.
Recently, the league saw highs in viewership and attendance. The WNBA was the fastest growing league brand as well.
It feels like there's been a tipping point reached. I mean, the WNBA has a lot of momentum at the moment, and they've done their best to take advantage of it.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Over Thornton. And it's Billings with the rebound. Now Hayes to stop the drought. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Since the start of the fourth, Brian, that three-point shot has really been there for them.
Yeah, doing an excellent job, Tim, of finding the open teammate on the perimeter this quarter. The three-pointer is a major weapon for them right now.
Now here's Evans.
For 3. They get the rebound. Goes back up. And Temi Fagbenle with the block. Right side, Hayes.
Yes, and a nice assist from Kayla Thornton.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Now here's Gray. And he sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
A dangerous playmaker with an assortment of moves. Gray is a defender's worst nightmare.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Golden State Valkyries in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Sparks. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
And you can hear the intensity in this building right now as these Los Angeles fans are here to support their Sparks.
Well, it's the new kids on the block. Golden State here tonight. LA had dominated the West Coast for the WNBA for a long time. But the Valkyries trying to change that.
And so for the Valkyries, well, this hasn't been a great matchup for them. They have a losing record this season against Los Angeles. Well, the Sparks struggled to an 8-32 record last year. But, you know, Rickea Jackson was a bright spot.
As a rookie in 2024, Jackson averaging 13 points per game. And when you look at the month-by-month stats, he was over 16 per contest over the final 3 months, showing some serious in-season growth.
Now here's Van Loo.
Wnba outside.
Jackson outside.
Back to Hamby. Van Loo.
Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. Plum.
And that one comes off the assist by Van Loo.
Well, when Kelsey Plum is getting buckets inside, it's scary because she already does so much damage with her playmaking and perimeter game.
Back to Hayes. Pick by Fagbenle.
Lets it go from deep.
And again, Golden State no good.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go through the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time, but he got lucky.
Plum gets the bucket.
They're doing a nice job of stringing together solid possessions and building that lead up.
Yeah, and that's the key right there, consistency. They'll stay in control of this game if they stick with the game plan and don't waste possession.
Absolutely.
Good.
Tiffany.
This is Hayes at her best, going downhill in full attack mode.
Now Plum. He has 5.
Hamby a screen. Plum misses. Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
Trailing by 5. Pass to Fagbenle. Hayes. Fouled hard that time. She'll get 2 shots at the line. That one's on Stevens.
Unlike most guards, Hayes operates a lot inside, makes her difficult to track.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, one thing you really enjoy as a new season takes shape, seeing those players who've made the leap.
Well, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And that's certainly the case in this league where the talent and skill level continue to elevate.
And for us diehards, witnessing the young blood staking their claim to greatness is truly something special.
Well, the LA Sparks had a nightmare 2024 season, a franchise-worst 8-32 record.
Well, their prize draft pick, Cameron Brink, tears her ACL. The Sparks finished last in offensive rating. 2024 was one to forget for Los Angeles.
Golden State trailing here.
Pass to Fagbenle. Hayes.
Defended by Van Loo.
Offline with the 3.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Now here's Plum.
Here's Van Loo.
Over to the wing. Here's Stevens.
And that one comes off the assist by Van Loo.
They've started strong. Shots are just falling.
Oh, yeah, shots are falling indeed. They're off to a very strong start offensively.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Pass to Plum.
Back to Hamby. Jackson outside.
And here's Plum. Stevens in the post.
She's guarded by Billings.
Stevens, that's good.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there, refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Pass to Fagbenle. Hayes.
Picked by Fagbenle.
And Hayes is good for 3.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Here's Hamby. Baked in off the glass.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want. She might be undersized, the 6'1 forward, but Gordon makes up for it with touch, finds ways to score down low.
Hamby sets a screen.
Kelsey Plum from outside.
And it's Billings with the rebound.
Back to Hayes.
Over Jackson. And the Valkyries another bucket.
takes pride in each performance. Hayes is the centerpiece of everything her team does.
Jackson outside.
Pass to Stevens. Plum. Wnba sets a screen. Puts up a three. And Kelsey Plum, good for three.
Of all the players you want to leave open out on the perimeter, she is the last person on the list.
Now here is Hayes. Pass to Billings. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Here's Van Loo.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Plum. Stevens.
She's guarded by Billings.
Left block shot on the way. And no good trying to use the glass.
And here's Golden State.
6-point game. Right side Hayes.
A rebound by Van Loo.
Wnba on the wing. She's covered by Fagbenle.
Pass to Jackson. Now Stevens. Outside Plum. Another three for the Sparks.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
To the inside. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
Putting up solid assist numbers out of the two position. Hayes, a good mover to the ball.
Van Loo with it.
Outside Plum. Fires high post. Here's Stevens. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here is Thornton. To the paint. Here's Billings.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Outside Plum. Down low. Wnba. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's Wnba's favorite place to operate. Just terrific inside.
And last season was Wnba's 10th in the W, and no doubt about it, her best.
Well, over her first 9 years, she averaged just about 9 points per game. Last year, that average jumped to 17, embracing an increased scoring role. Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Up top Plum. From outside the arc. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
She's hit the ground running here in the first quarter and just has put together a nice quarter offensively.
Now here's Hayes. 11 points in the game. That shot off.
Well, she rushed that one. He was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Jackson outside.
Pass to Stevens. Wnba outside. Inside.
Jackson.
Covered by Thornton. Kelsey Plum from outside.
Van Loo for three.
Jackson outside.
The three-pointer is on target.
On the glass so far, it hasn't even been close.
They're taking it to them. Feels like they've gotten every rebound.
To the paint. For three, Kayla Thornton. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Sparks ahead. They lead by 12. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
scoring has come in threes for the most part so far.
Yeah, and every time down the floor, it seems like they're hitting a triple.
So it's the Sparks now. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
At 6'3" with great leaping ability, Wnba's a tough stop down low.
Pass to Zondalasini.
Here's Rupert.
There's the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And here is Aleman. Now here's Hamby. Takes the three. 4 for 5 with that first miss and 5 attempts from the floor. Here's Zondalasini. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
And here are the Sparks now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Hamby. Burrell. Three-pointer. That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night.
The Valkyries trail.
Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. Out to the left wing. Here's Charles. Pass to Zondalasini. And it's off from three-point range.
Even with the decent coverage that time, she has every bit of confidence to drill that three.
Absolutely. Just keep shooting. I wouldn't bet against her the next time she's in that situation.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Sparks. On Wednesday, they head out on the road to face the Aces in Las Vegas. Then on Saturday, they'll be playing the Lynx in Minnesota.
So what a great opportunity it is for this team to take a step forward. Some tough road games coming up, but that's the kind of stretch that can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their confidence.
Both teams will make substitutions. And good on the second, so she makes both. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Pass to Rupert.
And here's Thornton. Lets it go from 11.
And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Hamby misses.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out. So it's the Sparks now. They lead by 11. Pass to Lemont. Shoots a three. A rebound by Thornton. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Crafty pass work, getting it down low for the easy deuce.
And here are the Sparks now.
Now here's Aleman. Pass to Burrell.
Hamby up top. Clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Sparks.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Here's Zondalasini. To the inside. Thornton. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, last year, the WNBA felt the Caitlin Clark effect. I think we all did. But how would you two describe it?
Incredible. I mean, games involving Clark selling out NBA arenas easily. Games being moved to accommodate more fans. And there was just constant talk all around about the W.
Yeah, so exciting to be a part of this league. Clark brought in many new fans and re-energized the current fans. Just like she did in college, Caitlin is making a huge impact on basketball.
both good at the line.
Well, Kayla Thornton loves these freebies, and she's able to contribute a lot for her team.
The Sparks with the lead. Wnba outside. Plum covered by Thornton. Back to Wnba. Down low. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
Well, no task is too tall for Stevens because she'll fight through contact all day if she has to.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And when you watch Azarae Stevens, what is it that stands out to you?
Well, she's 6'6" to start and excellent at blocking shots, but she's also a very good three-point shooter. So with that length, shooting, and rim protection, Stevens kind of gives you a little bit of everything.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over.
Pass to Fagbenle. Zandalasini. Thornton. She's guarded by Plum.
And again, Golden State no good.
And here's Jackson. Outside Plum.
Now here's Alaman.
From the arc, drills the three-pointer.
It's great to see how Kelsey Plum can not only score the ball, but also move the ball. She's really good at creating for herself and others.
Pass to Fagbenle. Azarae Stevens with some nice D.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And it would take a major comeback for them to get back into this one.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of that happening are extremely slim.
Here's Zandalasini. Thornton,
Guarded by Jackson.
to end the run.
Valkyries with another miss.
I like the bold move of going right back at her to return the three, but she just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Plum.
Past Alama.
Trying her luck from deep.
Valkyries with the rebound.
Now Zandalasini.
On the wing, Fagbenle. And again, Golden State no good.
Left side Plum to the right side.
Jackson outside.
Past Alama. And here's Wnba. Plum. The three. And it's Billings with the rebound.
Look, if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against her every time she takes the ball into three-point land.
Well, you're right again, Brian. Anything less than lockdown defense on her, it's going to result in 3 points. You can count on that.
3, Kayla Thornton.
My coach has always told me, box out, box out. And that's really one of the game's biggest fundamentals, and she seems to have got it down.
And stolen by Thornton.
Fast break. Here's the Valkyries.
Pass to Zondalicini. Now here is Thornton. Here's Zondalicini.
Kicks it out to Thornton.
Clock at 4.
Doesn't go for her.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well, but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Kelsey Plum from outside.
Good. And De'Erica Hamby gets the assist.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over again.
They might have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Now here's Fagbenle.
Pass to Zondalicini. Here's Thornton.
Valkyries with another miss.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly.
Here's Plum. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. To stop the drought. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Yeah, that's just a courageous drive by Kayla Thornton. Mixes it up with the defense and gets fouled while shooting.
And she makes the first. So she gets them both.
They're getting it to the line a lot in this quarter, and it hasn't been by accident.
No, I mean, they've ramped up the aggression, and it's paying off.
Pound it inside, get him into foul trouble, get those freebies.
You nailed it.
Now here's Jackson.
To the paint.
Pass to Vanloo.
Outside Plum. The three-pointer off the mark.
And so it's Golden State with it.
Trailing by 17. Inside. And that one's good. Billings.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
Outside Plum.
Pass to Vanloo.
Plum. Again, the miss by the Sparks. To the middle. Hayes gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
A crafty left-handed scorer. Hayes is always creating new ways to get buckets on opponents.
And she was all alone on that one.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here is Hayes. 13 points in this game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Plum with it.
Julie Vanloo for 3.
No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first half of play. Sparks ahead. They lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far. A fantastic game from Kelsey Plum in this one.
And those threes have been dropping for her. Absolute dead-eye shooting in that first half.
Yeah, I'll say. I mean, this could not have been a more productive day for her from long range.
And so it's Golden State with it.
It's a 13-point game. Pass to Fagbenle. Hayes. Stevens grabs the board.
A solid performance inside. Terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Now here's Van Loo.
Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, and they're doing some damage.
Yeah, the D struggling to take that away from them.
Pick by Fagbenle.
Here's Hayes. Thornton outside. Hayes, 6 to shoot. Back to Thornton. Fagbenle for 3.
And again, Golden State no good.
Pass to Plum.
And here's Van Loo.
Back to Plum. Let's go with a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
Now here's Billings.
Here's Hayes. Goes up again. Right wing. And another shot. That misses off the backboard.
5 shots without a make. A ragged start coming out of halftime.
Jackson gets the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Hayes. Looking to end the run. Desiree Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
And that's how you defend. She wasn't showing any mercy with that squad.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not just with more offense, but also with some big-time D.
And so it's Golden State with it.
Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Yeah, that pass seemed to catch her off guard, and it simply clanked off her hands.
Originally drafted by San Antonio, Kelsey Plum was a part of the first 7 Las Vegas Aces seasons.
Yeah, it's a bit odd seeing her in another uniform, but she made an incredible impact in Vegas, part of those 2 title teams, forever a legend in the desert.
Now here's Plum. She's got 25. Gets it to go from downtown.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Here's Fagbenle. Here's Hayes. The shot that time, not on target.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh. What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Now here's Billings.
6 points for her. Just 5 on the clock. It's good.
That's where you like your shots to come from.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Van Loo can't hit. Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
Pass to Fagbenle. Now here is Thornton. Hayes. Off target from 3-point range.
She hit a couple threes in the first, but so far, just unable to get on fourth here.
Van Loo can't hit.
She just has not gotten into the flow of this game. But yeah, her teammates have certainly done their part today, but she just hasn't gotten into the flow of this game. It's been tough to see.
Kept alive.
Kicks it out to Thornton.
Buries it from 3-point range.
Well, if you want to be a forward in the modern WNBA, you have to stretch the defense with your shooting. Thornton with that 3-point ability.
The Sparks call timeout. Up top. Just 4 to shoot.
Passed all them off.
From the high post. Not going to go that time.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Now Fagbenle. Over Stevens. Azare Stevens with some nice D.
Not her best performance scoring the ball thus far.
Valkyrie's with the rebound.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Now here is Hayes. She's got 13.
Pulls up, high post. Wnba grabs the miss.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It is getting rough.
Plum, and she drops in the layup off glass.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Hayes. Now Billing. She's covered by Wnba. A nice shot by Wnba.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Now here's Alaman.
She's guarded closely. Now here's Wnba.
8 points for her.
Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You have to be disciplined on defense. Fighting on every pump fake just isn't going to get it done. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
Pass to Hayes. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb.
She just can't seem to get it going. I mean, that's now 10 shots with just one make.
And the Sparks call time here.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Now here's Alaman. She's guarded by Hayes. Pass to Burrell.
Here's Alaman. Shoots it. And it's Hayes with the rebound.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Shot's good by Rupert.
Well, things are finally coming together for them. The deficit's still pretty big, but at least they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah, and facing that kind of deficit, they're going about it the right way. They're getting aggressive on defense, getting stops, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Yeah, at least now they're playing good basketball.
Drops in the tray.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Here's Rupert.
5 points in the game.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to Burrell.
And here is Alaman. No good on the 3. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. And here's Zandalicini. Hayes. three off the mark. Fires the three. No good there. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Sparks on top, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter here on 2K Sports. Getting underway in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things can change. Pass to Wnba.
Well, in terms of roster building for a front office, what would be your guys' approach? What's the key?
To me, easier said than done, but it's all about drafting well. Getting good players on rookie-scale contracts is basically a cheat code.
And I'll add, you also can extend those players. Even give them the core designation if you have to, which provides them with a 1-year fully guaranteed Supermax contract. So all in all, guys, one great pick can surely change a franchise.
Now here's Alaman.
Soft touch off the glass.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They're having their way down low right now.
Here's Charles. Passes on Delasini. Off target with the three. So it's the Sparks now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Now here's Alaman.
Hits the mark. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles, Julie Alaman. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for the first time ever, the league extended the schedule to 44 games. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, it's been a great idea. There's so much interest in the league. The fans, the broadcasters, everybody. We want more action. We want more games.
And factor in the expansion teams coming in recently, it felt like there needed to be a few more games on the slate.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass is on Delasini. Charles. Inside. Missed inside.
Yeah, she tried to fight her way through traffic and just couldn't do it.
Wnba misses.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Left side, Charles. Shoots the three. No luck on that one. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
And the basket by Wnba.
Nimble move by Wnba, getting around the contact into the shot.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now Delasini takes the three. No good.
Their rebounding has been a big key to their success in this game.
It really has been a completely one-sided battle on the boards.
Now here's Wnba. Here's Alaman.
Pass to Peely.
Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Here's Thornton. Looking to end the drought. That one drops for her.
I mean, that has to be a defensive error. She's someone they need to put more attention on.
Pass to Peely.
Here's Wnba. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
Second personal foul.
The intensity of Wnba, great at going up strong, forcing the issue.
Wnba. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one.
You can trust Erica Wnba to deliver all-out effort on the floor. She really puts in the work to make the most of her minutes, and she can be a difference maker for this team.
That one is no good.
And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenle? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
3-pointer Kelsey Plum. Good on the triple.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the 3-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
Pass to Hayes. Lets the 3 fly. Nailed from 3-point land.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Aleman.
And here's Plum.
Now here's Aleman.
Outside Stevens. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Golden State with the ball.
Pass to Fagbenle.
Pick by Fagbenle.
Right at the free throw line. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Plum with it. Wnba outside.
They get it again.
The basket counts and 1. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
At the line for your Los Angeles Sparks, Valkyrie Stevens. Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good.
You know, as good as Stevens is inside, she breaks the mold of your typical WNBA big. She can stretch a defense as good as anyone.
Now here's Fagbenle. The kick out to Billings.
Rebound by the Sparks.
Pass to Peely.
Makes it off the glass.
Just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Here's Hayes. The 3 is up. He can't get that one. And here are the Sparks now. Here's Aleman. Lets it go from 11. Fagbenle with the rebound.
And so it's Golden State with it.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Now here is Hayes. The 3.
And Peely pulls it down.
And here is Aleman. Stevens. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Pass to Hayes. trying to get back on track. And it's good on the layup.
The combination of touch and hops. Hayes has got both, and it makes her a threat down low.
Now here's Peely.
Now Wnba. Right side, Stevens.
Now here's Peely.
Covered by Thornton.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Burrell. Off target from outside. Left side, Hayes.
Balance is what comes to mind when I think about Hayes. She truly has a well-rounded game.
At the line for the Valkyries, Tiffany Hayes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her.
And a big group substitution here for Golden State.
She hits one and misses one each at the line.
Not as productive of a trip to the line as she'd have liked. They really need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Pass to Wnba. This one for 3.
Valkyries with the rebound.
Here's Charles. Out of bounds. It'll be the Sparks ball.
Couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can be affording to give away possession.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Here's Wnba. Tries a 3. Van with the rebound.
You know, you watch her and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
And that one good.
Well, their offense is kicked into gear, but it's come just a little too late.
I think it may be, but at least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. But too bad it's past the point where it'll do them much good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here's Burrell. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. And it's Hayes with the rebound.
She's not doing them any favors, just jacking up three-pointers. She needs to realize that right away.
Pass to Van Fades. That one doesn't drop.
Aleman with it.
And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you just have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it. We saw the excellent defense, a post-offensive effort, and they were pretty much dominant.
And that's a wrap, everyone.